If you clicked on this video, you probably read the thumbnail, and you're probably wondering what happened to Anime Max. Well, I'm going to explain to you exactly what happened. So, a few days ago, the game was undergoing a couple lawsuits, and the admin kind of just said, yo, we're going to take our time off, we're going to take a break, deal with what we got to deal with, and come back. Everyone thought this game was just going to die out, but turns out it didn't. The admin came back a few days later, and they came back with a bunch more staff, developers, and mods and whatever. Everything seemed to be taking a turn for the better. Everyone was excited for the stuff to come. They were talking about new updates, more progress. They were a lot more active, and everything was going pretty well. The activity on the game boosted, and that was until a random boost happened. Everybody suddenly just got a random boost, I think yesterday, and as you can see here on this ping, they suffered a huge attack. They say it was an attack. Everybody received a huge boost, and somehow the admins just didn't notice. And they were giving everybody 2 times power to catch up to them, but that didn't work, and that wasn't gonna work. And they all realized that. So they decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and wipe everybody. They reset everybody's data out of nowhere. And a lot of people were not happy about this. And I wasn't either, as somebody spent like $40 on this game just to get good. The only thing I was happy about was being able to climb on the leaderboards easily. Now I'm on the leaderboards, but it's not worth the loss I took. And at first, it was only people who were playing the game who got that loss. But later on, they just decided, you know what? We're just going to completely wipe everybody. And that was honestly an odd thing to do. I feel like there was a lot of things you could have done to go around that. But I'm also not an admin or a staff, so I can't really speak for them. So it is whatever. I'm just glad the game's back, I guess. But this is the change log. They did a full wipe. They fixed some events. They fixed the systems, some bugs, which they needed to be doing a while ago. And I guess that's good, but I think the wipe was just terrible. And they started off with a bunch of people who were online, but later on, they just did everybody completely, because the whole system was just unbalanced and messed up because of one staff member, I guess. And all this just reset. And I mean, according to them, it's a staff member who got corrupt, and he just gave everybody random boosts and OP stuff. And there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, everybody just went crazy when it happened, though. Like, if you had game passes, they got wiped. So everybody was like, what the heck just happened? They were getting super mad because everybody had just spent a lot of Robux on this game or whatever, and they just lost it just like that. So, as you can imagine, everybody started making tickets and pinging the admins and staff. I mean, I did too, so I can't even, hate on them. And the admins were getting pretty fed up. And this is a picture of how many pings they got from tickets. It's pretty, I would not want to be doing that. Respond to all that. And if you lost any game passes, you'd make a ticket, show proof of it, and they would eventually get you into a private server where they would give you your game passes back. And they weren't actually giving back just the game pass. They were giving you every game pass as an apology for you losing everything, I guess. Which for some people wasn't a win because they had a lot of game passes already. Maybe even all of them. But a lot of people only had a couple, and they just got everything. So it gave a lot of people a huge boost. But everybody who was on the leaderboards and spent a lot of time on this game are definitely salty about what happened, because it was countless hours just gone like that. And now maybe they might not even be at the top anymore just because of this wipe. And it reset everything completely. Everybody started at 0 and they had to grind their way back up. At least for commission, they gave everybody They gave everybody a 5 times stat boost. So it's 5 plus luck, 5 times drops, yen, damage, and power, which is honestly really good. I mean, in one day, as you can see here, in one day, I'm already almost done with the game. I've been playing it since 1 p.m. It's currently 9 p.m. for me. and it's been easy. All you gotta do is really just AFK. Now, the biggest loss is if you bought exclusive stars, and it really sucks to say it, because I spent a lot of money on them, but you can't get it back. They're not giving anything back for the exclusive stars. So if you spend money on it and you lost it, well then sucks. Just gotta suck it up, move on. And I spent a lot. I spent like 40 on this, so it's not worth at all for how much I spent on this and got back. But I mean, at least I'm leaderboard now, which is cool. But still think they should figure out a way to give this stuff back, but they really can't do anything because they don't know what you had, and you could just lie about it. So I get that, but they should definitely like give you 10 stars in a commission or something. But you know, I'm sure that'll come later on. But the game just went under a huge attack, and I'm pretty sure that staff is no longer a staff member. At least I'd hope so. But there's a bunch of new just random staff, and I guess they're just trying to get the game back together. See, it's right here, as you can see. It says game passes will return if you open a ticket, proof of purchase. And it's not hard to prove it. You just go to your transactions and your purchases. But yeah, this is what happened to Anime Max Simulator. So I would go ahead and start now and start grinding and get back on the leaderboards, or just catch up, because it's really easy. But it also sucks if you lost all your stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This is just your explanation of what happened.